Hey, what is up, my friends? Long time no see. Welcome back to Day Trade Diary. Today is Monday, the 10th of August, and it's day number 165 of my documented trading journey. Now, it's been a while since I last updated, and I checked, and it was 15th of June, which was my last update, which is almost 2 months ago. And the reason for the long absence was it was a summer holiday, so I was spending time traveling with the family overseas and basically enjoying the nice summer weather around the world. But now I'm back at work and back at it, and of course paying more closer attention to these updates on YouTube. But it hasn't been that I was totally not trading at all. I just kept up with the original plan of the grid trading or the ladder trading strategy. So that never stopped. It was running basically 24/7 for Bitcoin at least, and then for CFDs it was running basically 24/5. So the strategy never took a break. I just took a break from updating on YouTube. And just get you guys back up to speed on it. For Oanda CFDs, now we are at 15,310 with a 77% exposure. And for Binance, we're at 9617 US dollars, which is an 85% exposure. Total net asset value is $24,927. That equates to a return since we started 165 days ago of 6.68%. Which is 1,397 US dollars. Basically, the chart looks like this until my last update, 15th of June, I mentioned, was my last update. And then there was a big gap here, basically, of 2 months where I didn't update. And then I just updated the graph today, my first day back. And you can see now there's one dot here. Yeah, let me just move it away. You can see that dot there right at the end. Let me see if I can just move this away so you can see it. Yeah, basically is there. Let me just point at it. It's somewhere, yeah, in that direction towards the end of the graph. You can see one blue dot there. So that is my update for today. And obviously the graph doesn't connect because that doesn't really make sense given the large absence that we have had in the last 2 months. But I'll update the chart going forward from here. So you can see it's basically been rebounding. If you look at the chart, it went down to a trough here somewhere, where at some point it was even negative returns, and now it's rebounded a bit since Bitcoin has rebounded somewhat. Okay, I'll first of all touch on Bitcoin. I'm not going to go into too much detail on the number of buys and sells. You can see there's a lot of buys and sells, and Binance doesn't list all the buys and sells. They basically erase the S and the B, the tooltip, and once a certain number of days have passed to not clutter the chart too much, I guess. But we can go back to I said 15th of June, right? Was my last update, which was somewhere here. That was my last update, and then basically Bitcoin has been in a chopping range ever since. It went down quite a bit over the summer, and then it went up a bit, and now it's chopping up and down. Some say, so some speculate that this is the end of the bear market, but if you follow the 4-year cycle, that traditionally bottoms around November, October to December time, and then it's when the liquidity spigots will start to open again. Right now, liquidity is still going up, global liquidity, according to some metrics, but it's not happy days yet. So yeah, I didn't count the number of buys and sells, but there were a lot, more than 20, I think, buys and sells easily. So you can see here are just some of them. When it's chopping like that, then it's perfect for this strategy. Good. So that was Bitcoin. Now if we go to CFDs, oh, it's dropped a bit since then, but then okay, let me just close all this. Right. So I didn't count up the number of buys and sells as well, but then we can just look at what happened systematically with gold and silver over the past um, month, or no, the past 2 months. 15th of June was where was 15th of June? Somewhere here. Let me just zoom out. Okay, 15th of June was somewhere here. So it followed a similar path of Bitcoin, actually, a big massive dump from 4,300 to 3,900 or so. So it has not been a good summer for gold, but then it has since rebounded. So actually, truthfully, if we look at this equity curve, it probably would have gone down even more. This blue line, it would have gone down even more from here. Yeah, even minus 3, 4, 5% before it rebounded back, I think. So, oops. Okay, let's try to load this screen. What's going on here? Mirror to PC. There we go. We're back. Okay, so that was for gold. Let's look at what happened with silver this past 2 months. So silver 15th of June, somewhere here. So there was a little bit of a intermediate top, a higher low, so to speak, and then it went down even more. Yeah, since 15th of June, the price of silver is even lower than what we had it 2 months ago. So silver has been in a bit of a decline and in a range the entire summer. But we're hoping now that summer is over, people are back at their desks, volatility and volumes will go up, and hopefully our net asset value will go up as well. So that was for silver the past 2 months. Basically downtrend, chopping, and then now looks like it has broken out a little bit. If you believe in technical analysis, if you draw a trend line somewhere here, this is a clear what they call a breakout pattern. I'm not a technical analyst, especially nowadays with AI. I think AI can analyze technical analysis much quicker than any human can. So and the rule says that if everyone's doing it, then it's not going to work. Especially if AI and automated trading are all thinking the same thing. Trend line broken, uptrend starts, and then everyone starts to pile in. So we'll see. But I do believe in the main driver of all these asset values going up is liquidity, global liquidity. It only makes sense that some things that are scarce would increase in value as the money supply gets diluted and the currency becomes devalued and basically becomes confetti. So it only makes sense that everything scarce will go up, whether it being Bitcoin or gold or art or prime real estate and so on. So those are the laws of economics. So that was for silver. Let's quickly scroll through before 10 minutes is up. For crude oil, yeah, it's pretty much went up. The war is not resolved yet. So 15th of June was somewhere around here. It dipped down and then it spiked up, and then we have two open trades at the moment for 5 barrels each here. Okay, let's look at copper. Copper, we have nothing open right now. We only have four positions open, which is crude oil, gold, silver, and T-bonds. Yeah, at the moment. Silver, you can see, is quite negative, but we hope it does come back. So yeah, let's quickly look at copper before we wrap up. So copper has also been in a bit of a downtrend since 15th of June, but has since rebounded. S&P 500 is just going ballistic. It's all-time high again, which is incredible. Yeah, nothing else to say about that. Where is China A50? China A50 is here. Yep, it's been in a downtrend since. I remember we did have 2 buy orders hit and 2 take profits here for China A50. So I'm quite pleased about that. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for next updates. Take care now. Bye bye.